Welcome to the USL Show Presents Kit Season, brought to you by all of us here, minus Geo, unfortunately. I hope everyone is had a great Memorial Day weekend. I know I relaxed, and some of us got to do some work and do some stuff and enjoy the summer. Hopefully, don't melt. We're on episode 11 here, which is awesome. Again, as I pointed out last week, we had reached episode 10, and that was a fun landmark. And we're excited to do this one. Should be a lot of different brands and a lot of different takes. So it's
all leagues covered this week.
Yes, all leagues. Yeah, all of them except the Super. They're not existed yet.
Yes,
so it should be.
It's gonna be fun. Really hard for us to cover Super without there being, a team.
Without being a league yet. Yes. So, without further ado, are we ready?
We're ready.
I'm always ready.
All right. Regan, you got this one first. You want to talk about it?
Well, with this kit, everybody will say it does not look good. Everybody will say the stripes don't work well. But for me, I see this it looks so ugly that it's good. It's so ugly that I like it. And now Central Valley actually has a sponsor on the front of the kit. It's just being a blank shirt. Although it is, I think it's El Mexicano is the sponsor on the front of the kit right now. It still works with the rest of the badge colors, so it doesn't deter from that. And the best team in League One right now, maybe one of the best kits.
Ooh.
Outbeaten. Yeah.
Throwing that fire.
Throwing that fuego. I will say, if I feel like as a first time for an inaugural team, if they're going to have hoops, they need to stick with these. And then I think over time, this will get better and better. As that's the same with hoops. Either you like them or you don't. And either you use them or you don't. And Central Valley needs to use them. And I think this could, over time, get better and better. But I think it's a good start for the inaugural team. There's not nothing much to it. I like the alternating colors, with the green. And all three colors have been used, the green, the black, and the white. It's just nothing to it. I wish they would have done a little bit more with the shoulder. Otherwise, it's just, I don't know. It's a simple kit, but it is a hoops, and the collar's not bad. Sorry.
Yeah, you can't beat a good triangle collar on there.
Yep.
With throwing in the red into that helps a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it's a go-to. As a Louisville fan, I'm definitely a fan of hoops. I wish they would bring them back because they decided to go with the vertical. But yeah, I'm a hoops guy. And if it's actually, I can't remember. We need to look at the back. Is this hoops or is this stripes?
It's just plain green.
It's just plain green on the back. This is a striped kit.
So it's not even hoops. Damn.
But no, it's a solid kit. It's a good, go-to. But it's something that could have been created on FIFA Creator type thing. So nothing too crazy, but it's a good solid kit. And I actually completely agree with what you were just saying, Brett. I feel like if this is something that they stick to and play with for the next, 40 years or whatever, it's something that could be their identity. And that's because there's so many kits that we see now that you're like, but that's their color. That's what their shirt looks like, no matter who it is. So we're like, oh, that's a Atletico Madrid shirt or stuff like that. So this could easily be an iconic kit for the USL.
I agree. Yeah, it's definitely not a boring look from an expansion team. We've seen some of those. I'm looking at Chattanooga in their first year.
Or in their second year.
Or third.
Or fourth.
Yeah. So it's obviously nice to see that they're trying, especially with the red kit that we've done 3 episodes or that we have seen in the past. It works, it's may not be super good, but they obviously put in a little bit more thought into it. So I applaud them for that, which with my score, I gave them a 3 out of 5. It's middle of the road, but they put in a little bit more effort, obviously with with the alternating stripes with 3 different colors and then that collar. I gave it a 3 out of 5. It works. Nothing to run home to, I will say. Um, Geo rated it similarly with right in the middle.
No
with
bias, of course.
2.5. No bias, his
Nice.
USL League One.
Yeah, no bias from our League One correspondent.
And then we have Fox with a 3.7. So
Yeah. No, like I
better
said,
than me.
like I like this kit. It's simple but elegant in its own way. Like I said, this could easily be a iconic kit for them if they stick with it. Just doing like little alterations, like one season do thin stripes, one season do
Yeah.
just 3 stripes. Like, but this could be their thing, and I could see it getting better.
Agreed. Yeah. And then we go to, I think Reed gave it the highest score. Yep, at a
course I did.
4.25.
Like I like this kit, as I said, like it's so ugly. I want to buy it, and it'll be like if their website actually worked right now, which I've heard has been offline for weeks from now. Like if I could actually get online and order one of these, like I wouldn't mind this being my first Capelli shirt.
So we're saving you a little bit of money. So I'd buy their website not working right
Central Valley Fuego is saving me money right now.
now. So yeah, overall, this is a little bit better than a middle of the run kit, but it's still somewhere in the middle. You can tell they put in effort. Maybe they didn't enhance a few things, maybe refine a little bit down the road, but this is a good start for the expansion side into USL League One. Now we're going to stay in the California, but we're going to pop down one division to San Francisco City in League Two. This is a nothing special of a kit. San Francisco City has a bit of history, so it was cool to be able to finally get to see a little bit more about them and some of those teams out there in San Francisco. And it's a really simple design, but I do like the black and then that gray gradient like rotation. You can't really see it, but it's a subtle difference. And I think that
static.
adds a bit of,
It's like
static.
It's got like a Mexican bandana design.
Yeah, it does. It does.
No, actually, does it?
Yeah, it does. So I like that. It's a nice little touch. There's nothing much to it. I would have loved a different color, but that's whatever. I do like how the Freedom Plus is yellow, matches the cuffs and the collar. That's a nice touch. And then on the back, they have that saying, "World in peace, one in war," I think, which is a nice little knot.
Gold in peace, iron in war.
That's it. That's the phrase. So that's a nice little touch. And it's just a nice simple kit, but it does its job.
Yep, I agree 200%. It's a good, solid. Honestly, I kind of like this better than like some of the blackout kits we've seen. I like the gray stripes. I just said I like stripes, and I'm sticking to it. And you can't beat a good black kit when it's natural. I feel like we were talking about some black kits earlier this season, and it felt forced. And this one feels like it's natural. Honestly, I thought the gray was static. I'm liking it a little bit better now that Regan pointed that out to me. That's more of the there's a word for it.
Yeah, I don't know like the art for it, but
where's Gio when you need him?
Yeah, because City did something like this a couple seasons ago. Man City did that had that same. With the white kits.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I cannot think of this.
We'll figure it out.
Design, but
we'll find it in post.
Yeah.
But this is, it's a good solid kit. I would like to see it. I wish people would put their stuff, like their names and stuff on the back, because I would like to see what their numbers and stuff look
Font.
like.
Yeah, I
the
want to know,
fonts and
is
stuff.
it yellow? Is it yellow?
Yellow,
Or is it
that's
gonna
the
be
question.
basic white? Or is it
Red
gonna
even?
go Charlotte red? Not
Yeah.
wait, what's it, Charlotte?
But- Oh,
Charleston.
red.
Charleston.
Yeah, Charleston red. But there's
Yeah.
red in the logo, so red wouldn't be
Out of the question.
confusing. But yeah, no, it's a great kit. I like this kit.
Yeah.
Like when I see this kid, like this kid gives me total a little bit of Watford vibes.
Oh,
It does give me a Watford
yeah,
vibe.
that's a good shout.
And like
Actually,
it-
even with the badge,
with the badge, it gives you like a little bit of Watford vibes. And then like if that design had like yellow for the hoops instead of just black background, it would even feel more like a Watford kit. But with this, like black and yellow work well, despite me as a Northeast Ohio hating it. But like it looks really nice. It looks clean.
Mhm.
But if they told us if it was yellow name set or a white name set or red name set, it would possibly be a buy for me, but I wish I could know more. Or if
Yeah.
they even offer customization in their shop.
So we should add that to our task list and send out an email, right? So
Yeah.
we can add a little bit of San Francisco to your collection.
Paisley. They are.
Hey, I need a Herrera jersey too. That's on my collection yet.
I figured out the word is Paisley.
Yeah.
Paisley.
Yes.
Ah, okay, Paisley styled. Yeah.
I had to go
What?
to the Manchester White kit that I was talking about, which you
Mm-hmm.
can obviously great.
But it does say Paisley on their website too.
There we go.
Perfect. We should have done a little bit more research. I'll look into that. It's a holiday weekend. Don't blame me.
We don't get paid for
So-
this, guys.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say, Kaylor, up our budget.
So yeah, I gave it a solid 3. Again, there's nothing really to brag about it, but there are some good details that I am a fan of. There's not really anything to hate on the kit, but there's not really anything to really glorify on the kit besides that paisley and then that back, that little, the little spin on the back. It works. I like it. I wish, yeah, it's just nothing really to go home to. It is nice. And I'm just happy they're able to get that sponsor to go with the kit as well. So, and then once again, Geo gave it a 2.5. We seem to be copying for these first 2 kits here. So I don't know why, but Geo gave it a 2.5, probably thinking similar to my thoughts on this. But Foxy here gave it a solid 4.
Yeah, it's a good solid kit. Honestly, I might go in and change my score to like a 4.2 or something, just
Don't you
because
dare.
I've
Don't you
learned.
dare.
Oh, is that what you gave it?
No.
Did you give it a 4?
Oh, no. Remember, Region has to be the highest score.
Yeah, I know.
He's
What do you
got to
give?
be number 1.
All right, click real quick. What did he give it? Let me see it.
I gave it a 4.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I give it a 4.001.
I gave it a 4.002.
God.
No, yeah, because I honestly didn't realize the Paisley, and I like the Paisley a lot. This is what happens when I do it from a phone and not my work computer like I normally do.
No, I do it off my phone. But this is one like I kind of want in the collection, but I'm like, it doesn't do anything that special to like
Mhm.
push me towards it.
Like I want it, but I don't have to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, like for me, if I ever make it out to San Francisco, which I want to, is on my bucket list, I just see me wearing this around town.
Yeah.
But it's not something I need to have because I don't know when I'll be going back out there. I mean, when I will be going out there. So I don't know. Overall, 3.4, very similar to the last one. Just, it works. You can tell they put in some effort into it, but it's nothing to go running home to. It's a solid kit. So yeah, we like that one. Oh yeah, that's that right there. I never show the overall score. I'm blanking, sorry. Holiday weekend.
Are we sure that LASIK's working?
Oh yeah, can't tell. I don't have glasses. But for our next kit, a little shout out to a little fun little thing.
Oh.
With the curtains, I know I'm getting into that slideshow stuff there.
Ooh. Ah.
We're about to do our 50th kit. I need some champagne.
Yay.
No,
No.
no.
So yeah,
Only Pepsi. Pepsi for Geo.
Pepsi for Geo.
Thanks to Pepsi Corp for our 50th ranked kit.
So we've now done 50 kits, and we're about to do we're gonna stay near Geo actually and go to his Greenville Liberty. And this time we're going to the away kit. I'm gonna be specific with that away kit because
We
last week we did the
confirmed
home.
it.
We've confirmed it like we did last week, but this is the away kit. We just want to make that certain. And since Gio isn't here, this was his choice, given he's the hometown, biasy guy from Greenville. I'll take it over. This kit, I do like some of the accents here, especially with that Hummel being that yellow. You can tell here up on the shoulders, those chevrons are that yellow as well. Those are a nice touch.
I wonder if they do the same thing as the ones on the home kit, where it's like
They
the
might.
half full and then like the little lines.
Yeah, we'll see
Very
about
nice.
that. But again, I do like the accents on this kit. I think those are really nice. But the collars is nothing to brag to. I'm not always a big fan of having monochromatic from like cuff, jersey, and then collar. I'm just not always a big fan of that from a design perspective, but it's whatever. And then it's like they have like a static, almost kind of like wave pattern going through their jersey, which adds a
the
nice
Ready
little
River?
touch. Yeah, added a nice little touch to it. The darker blue and then that light blue add a nice little contrast. So it's a decent, it's a design kit. But obviously, I wish they did a little bit more with the cuffs. Maybe just like adding a little bit more of that accent yellow would have been nice. And then even with the collar, done something a little bit differently. So, but it's not bad. I like the color.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who was in charge of the Greenville Liberty, but they are definitely Man City fans. And I
The
am
guy
here
we call
for it.
designed this kit.
Yeah. That was a week ago. I can't remember his name. Where's Gio at?
Gio, we needed you, man. You're our contact here.
No, but you could see Regan's home kit. Yeah, that's a classic Man City color way.
Yep.
This is a classic Man City colorway. So it's a solid kit. I like this a lot. I feel the energy from the static. I feel like that's what it gives off. I don't know. Not much to say. I mean, there could always be more. There could be less if they really wanted it to. So I like what they did with it.
Mhm.
Easy peasy for me.
Yeah.
I like their kit too, like easily. If they had it in store when I was down there this weekend,
Oh
I
yeah.
probably would have bought the away too with this home jersey. But
Yeah, he
unfortunately,
actually survived.
they only had the home in stock, or I don't know if they're gonna even stock the away jersey in store.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just happy you actually didn't get like thrown out of town for your comments last week out of Greenville.
Or trying to eat a pupusa with a fork. But the one thing, but one thing with the kit too, like the sponsor and the Hummel is like part of the shirt. Like it's not like steamed on there, but the badge is actually like a little sticker. Like they actually press that on there, so it's not
That's
built into the shirt.
Good detail. It's good detail. Yeah, one of those things that you can only see if you have it.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell in photos.
Well, especially because
yeah.
Hummel has done that. Like we've looked at a couple of, like the One Knox kids and
The one he's wearing.
Yeah, and they didn't do it here.
Like I mean, it's hard to see it and it's not bad looking, honestly, but either do that or do the screen press or like an actual badge. Because the ones that screen print on it, that kills me.
Yeah.
I'd rather see like a patch or an actual badge.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are like, that's my go-to. Like, I would much rather have an actual patch or an actual badge on there, but don't screen print a badge on there, because when you screen print it, you can see through it most of the time,
Yeah.
especially if there's any white on it at all. You'll see straight through it, so you'll see the lines, you'll see anything that's on the other side of that, and it kills me. So if you're going to go cheap, which is fine because it makes it cheaper for us, so I'm okay with,
Sublimited.
yeah, supplement it, make the whole thing supplement it, and like together
Yeah,
makes it
I
affordable.
agree. I agree. But it's really tough to tell what and when they do that. So we just appreciate it when you guys do it, especially us kit nerds. We love a good crest, like like an actual badge or heated on, pressed on badge. So I mean, hey, if it's a fan are buying it and it's just, whatever, fine, whatever. But for us kit nerds, give us the heat pressed. We love those. But I gave this edition a 3.7. As I said, it does a little bit more. I like those accents of the Hummel and chevrons. Just wish they could have done a little bit more. But overall, it's a solid edition. It works for me. And again, I like the colors. Blue and yellow works well, I'd say. Geo, I actually get higher than Geo, which is surprising. I think he
I'm
got below.
disappointed in our Greenville guy.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little disappointed here. He only gave it a 3.5.
I mean, we
Probably-
said it's not too crazy, it's fairly simple.
No, there's nothing crazy about it. I can guarantee you he'll get this some point. At least he'll probably get one of these Greenville Liberty kits. So I can guarantee that. But yeah, it's probably there's nothing crazy. But once again, Fox gave it a 4.
Yeah, I like it. I'm a Man City fan, so I had to rank this one pretty high. And like I said, I could feel the energy, and it's a good solid kit. Like, especially if I was from Greenville or a huge Liberty fan, I would definitely pick it up.
I agree. Yeah, it works. And probably as you predicted, Region with the highest score of a 4.5.
I felt the power of the Reedy River more than Fox did. And apparently more than Geo.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did Geo get the worst score on this? Hey, at least it
All right,
shows
Greenville,
he's not
get
being
'em.
biased. At least it shows he's not being biased here. We'll plot him that compared to stuff on maybe a few.
Maybe that's why they're currently losing to Asheville as we're recording this.
Right.
Oh, because of Geo.
Yeah, Geo, it's your fault. And
Any
Asheville
other
has a good
thoughts,
solid
Regan?
kit. So
Yeah, they do.
I
We rated them.
almost decided to bring a Nashville kid on my way down because I know it's like as I was trying, I'm like, crap, I'm gonna drive right through Nashville. Not
Yeah.
Nashville, Asheville.
Yeah.
Might as well go by the stadium and post a kit pick.
Mm.
Maybe they could give me another one.
So yeah, overall we did this a 3.9 out of 5. This is a solid design kit. There are some good things about it. Yeah, a few bad things, but we did definitely see this being a really well thought out kit. And just to do some minor improvements, and I think we'd all really enjoy this kit.
yeah, I
Good
wouldn't say
color set.
there's anything bad about the kit. Just
Yeah,
simple. So like, it could have been more,
tweaks.
but it's not ugly. It's not purely boring or anything like that. It's just, it's a good kit. It's
a
not
good kit.
great. It's not great. It's not awful. It's not hideous. It's a good kit.
It's good. So next we stay within the USLW / championship, I think. But that's for
If they
Year-
can ever get
a year
that
from now.
part of the franchise off the ground.
yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see when that happens. But this is Fox's entry into say,
Yeah.
and that is Queensboro FC away.
Look at this kit.
Ooh,
God,
Ajoma.
I know.
Yeah.
First of all, a Joma kit. Like literally, we said it at the beginning. We are rocking every single
Everything.
brand possible. It seems like,
Might have to add the Joma to my collection.
yeah, like this is a sick kit. The only thing I wish more is that it would have pulled the design the entire way on the sleeves.
Yeah.
Could I have a better collar? Sure. Could I have a better cuff? Sure. But like, that's sick. Like I was just talking about the energy of the blue one. You feel the energy of the pink one. Like, you can't beat a good pink kit. I mean, look at your shirt, look at your hat, like pink is beautiful, and it goes so perfectly with their logo, the brand. I don't even know what Saturday's football is, but I want to know now because even like it goes with the
energy.
vibe, the energy, the vibe. This is a rave kit, and I can do nothing more than rave about it.
So you're saying we need to go to Ibiza where David Villa is and maybe party with him.
There we go.
This is the vibe we get with this
No,
kit.
no, 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 no,
no,
no,
I know.
I mean,
I
took a pill
but-
in Ibiza just to feel like I was cool.
But no, I agree. I feel like the actual design on the front is really nice. It's just everywhere else just lets me down.
Yeah.
Like it seems like it just goes, hey, I'm here, and then it's like, oh, I exist on the shoulders, and then that collar. If that collar would have just done even like that triangle one that we saw earlier, or even like a polo collar, literally anything else, this would have gone up a little bit higher because it's just a t-shirt with a cool front. It feels like, like a cool graphic tee. And while those are cool to wear, you always feel like there's just something missing. And I just get this from this kit. But I am excited for their because there aren't a whole lot of pink teams besides Madison in USL. So I like seeing pink being used as a good colorway, especially in a championship when they join. It'd be very interesting to see what else they play with. Like the white and pink works for me. So very interested. And if that's if you get pink and not like a purple as well. So
Full
very
pink
interested.
shorts.
Full pink.
Yeah. Just
So
it doesn't have to be crazy. Just solid pink shorts. That's all we need.
That's all we need. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what they do. But this is a good first entry kit. Oh, I hope they build off of it.
Regan.
Oh, it's like I like the idea and thought behind the design. Like, what would have made this shirt better for me if it was black and pink instead of white and pink.
Mhm.
It would have helped contrast so much better. It would have been a nicer design for me because I'm not a fan of white and pink because those are like still on like too far on the bright scale to perfectly work for me. Still a nice design, but I would have much rather seen it with black and pink than white and pink.
It's fair.
It's fair. Yeah, it's a fair review.
I mean, yeah, it's fair.
Compared to what their dark jersey is that they play for the UPSL with their 2 team.
Oh yeah, we'll get back to Queensboro probably next week because I want to rate that home kit, see what happens. I gave it a solid 3.7. Like I said, I am a fan of the colorway. I'm actually a big fan of pink and white. I love that. Other teams have used it well. I'm looking at Madison, and then even like on my hat, it's a gray and pink. Light colors with pink always seem to really work well when it's executed well. It's just that this just missing something on the sleeves and the collar. It just needed just something, and it didn't have that for me, so I couldn't give it anything higher. Gio, once again, I feel like he's copying and pasting here. Got a 2.5.
Gio got lazy this
Man,
week.
I think he wasn't paying attention to us all. He was too occupied with what his Memorial Day plans.
It gets worse. We'll get into the next one where it gets a little bit worse and more evident, maybe. But he gave it a 2.5.
I don't think he could.
You'll be surprised. So yeah, he probably thought it was the middle of the road. I don't know. He must not like pink because of Ford Madison. That's one thing I'm gonna go with. He's not a fan of pink. Him and his USL one boys.
Or it's something to do with ownership group.
It's a different issue, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I'll be honest, I don't know anything about any of that drama or anything like that. So
I will share with you.
We'll talk about it.
yeah, we'll
but-
talk about it
yeah.
after.
We'll
But
share
I'm
with
just
you
saying,
afterwards.
so maybe that's why I love this kid so much, because I have zero biases or prior knowledge of like any issues.
Yeah. So speaking
Yeah,
of
they haven't
that,
started and they already have drama.
no. Speaking of Fox and his rating, he gave it a 4.5.
Yeah, this is
He loved it.
amazing kit. Yeah. You know what? All of the other departments aside, marketing and design is doing a good job. They did a great job with the crest. They did a great job with this kit. So I have no idea what else is going on. Apparently bad, but
But Fox, you son of a bitch.
yeah. Oh, I know. I give it a 4.51.
And here
No,
we,
no.
we
it's
might
no
have a
difference.
first. We might have a first here.
I think he just gave it a.
Regan
Oh,
gave it a full like
Damn.
0.75 difference between the
I
two
can't give
here.
it a 0.7. Like, if I'm gonna give it a 0.7, I'm gonna put the 5 on it. Make it
yeah.
4.
3.7 is weird.
I'm sorry.
That's
It's what
one thing I
do.
don't get about you, Fox and Geo, on your ratings. Like, come on, just go by quarters. Don't go by 0.1.
That's fair, but
I'm a
he did not
tense
get the
guy.
highest score. You're a tense. Any thoughts, Regan, about your score?
Nothing apart from what I've already said.
All right, that's there. So overall, 3.6. Like we touched on, we like the overall design. Maybe wanted a little bit more, but
It's
I love
perfect.
it. We like the colorway. We need more pink, and this is a welcome addition to the pink family.
Just continue it on. That's all you had to do. Just continue it on. That's a 5 from me.
Next, we have the team that my hometown team just recently lost to yesterday, 2 days ago. We got New Mexico United and the artist jersey. I am a big fan of these. Ever since New Mexico's come into the league, and they came out swinging. Especially with everything with this Meow Wolf sponsor, they seem to really connect with their community. They have like really nice colors. The black and gold really pop out, and it's actually stitched on badge. They even did something here with a color. See, this is what
Yep.
Queensboro even needed, and their kit would have been better.
Just a simple
Um,
triangle extra thing.
It's simple, and then even just a little cuff right here. That's all they needed. But this kit is a nice little. It looks like you just like took paint and just like splattered it, which is I think the whole idea is supposed to be. And it just is so clean and it's so nice. I've liked the addition of New Mexico United into the league, and I've been waiting to get one into my collection. And I use this show as an excuse to get one. So I'm glad I was able to add in this one.
This was gone pre-marriage.
Yeah. No, it was pre-marriage. I had ordered it. So I was happy with finally able to add in this collection. This is a wonderfully designed kit, and this is a collar that I take even if it was polo, perfect. I take this type of collar outside of a polo any day. It's well done. I like it. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, same. I think it's a solid kit. I love whenever artists get involved with kit design. We'll talk about one later. Is that alt kit that we were talking
Shout
about?
out kit, special kit.
Oh, okay, shout out kit. So yeah. But I like when artists get involved, and I feel like this is kind of what Regan was talking about with the last kit, because you could see the yellow popping off of the black. So that pink would pop off the black as well. So I do agree with what Regan was talking about. But it's a great solid kit. I love the splatter. I've always liked the Meow Wolf
Meow
logo.
Wolf, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fun. It's so fun. And like sorry, I'm interrupting you. But have you seen their kit and like their kit release videos? They're just
Oh
so
yeah, they're
much
sick.
fun. There's so much fun, and you just feel the energy coming out there. So shout out to you guys, by the way,
Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Meow Wolf like a EDM?
local. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're local, and I think they do like art stuff, if I'm not mistaken.
So high energy.
Fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's what I feel like kit design should be about. Some people
Mhm.
are traditionalist. I'm more about the fun.
Yeah.
Make soccer enjoyable.
But maybe not too enjoyable like Vegas and throw money out of a helicopter enjoyable.
Well, that's Vegas.
That's,
What happens
that's
in
just the
Vegas stays
city.
in
Hey,
Vegas.
it's still weird. It's
I don't
still
think-
weird though, but it's still Vegas. It's
I don't
still
think
weird.
the team had anything to do with that. I think people just do that
Probably
in
not.
Vegas on a Tuesday. You know? So
Hey,
like,
it was
there's a
that
lot of
cash-
people here. You
it
know?
was that Cashman Field, so they want cash.
No, but see, even you're talking about Vegas. What was it last year? They did the undershirt with the smiley
oh
face.
yeah,
Like that's
that-
awesome.
that was fun.
It's
was fun.
stupid, but it's awesome. Like that's what
That's prime minor league American sports right there.
right.
Yeah, it
thank
really
you.
is.
And I know it sounds disrespectful when we say it like that, but I like that.
I like fun. I like
Yeah.
fun. Dude, and then yeah, your thoughts on this
Like
fun.
with this kit, like there's only one aspect that I flip and flop on because I'm not the biggest fan. Is like the colors of the Meow Wolf sponsor. Like I always flip liking it and I flip not liking it. Like it's one of those sponsors where it's like I kind of hate, but I'm like, not bad. But like the black with like the yellow, like two contrasting colors that make everything pop. They even got cuffs.
Get
But
the
like
cuffs.
the design of like if it was just a black shirt with no sponsor, that's still what gave it the same score I did give it. But like the sponsor, like I can look past that and just look at the kit itself, and that's what I looked at when I was giving the score because I'm like not the biggest fan of the sponsor.
Yeah, see me.
It's fair.
I absolutely love that sponsor, but probably because that blue and that pink and even that green pops even like
Yeah.
like as we talked about sometimes the sponsor gets in the way and it's too loud, but in this case I think they almost embrace the loudness, like with the splatter, with like kind of that energy. They just
Yeah,
it
the
just
sponsor has
embraces
the
it.
same energy as the kit
Yeah.
itself versus
Like
a
yeah.
Coca-Cola sponsor on a red t-shirt.
Coca-Cola bottle, but again, obviously that's not
Or-
for everyone.
Or when they got or when they had a handball 2 years ago in the playoffs against San Antonio.
I don't know what you're referring to, but I will
Never
talk
forget.
about that later. Never forget. But no, this is high energy, man. I'm here for it.
And I see what you're saying, Regan. Like sometimes, because I'm not a huge fan when shirts are like made by the
Coffee
sponsor or something. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, so I could see like, is this taking away from the shirt or is it making it more? But on this one in particular, I feel like the energy is the same from the sponsor as the kit. So with equal energy, it makes it okay for me. Because I've complained about sponsors plenty of times on the show.
we all have. So
So did they wear this yesterday or they actually wear their
No.
away kit?
they wore the yellow, unfortunately. So because well, I'll get into this later. But yes, they wore their yellow Sunday Saturday. God, feels like a long weekend. But yes, I gave this a solid 4.5. This is a beautifully well done kit. The colors are really nice, and I'm a fan of that Meow Wolf. I've been wanting to get one. They're so fun. New Mexico is doing really good things. I like those guys, even though they did beat my indie on Saturday. But it's the first time we met them, surprisingly. I like what they're building out there, and shout out to you guys. This is a well designed kit, a lot of fun. Now, here is where I was suggesting, excuse me, Geo has I don't know what he's doing here. He gave it a 2. I don't know what he's thinking. Maybe he's saying that Meow Wolf is too distracting, but I don't know how that takes it from even at best a 4.5 like everybody else down to a 2. I don't know what he's looking at. I'll have to talk with him later.
This kid.
I know. I know. I don't know. I don't know. What
There's
to say.
always someone trying to ruin ratings.
Yeah, there's always one person. This shit would probably
Not
be in
me.
our top 10. This would be in our top 10, even with like a 3 or a 4 from Geo. This would be much higher than what it is, but it's mid-tier because of this too. This should not be a mid-tier kit, in my opinion. But
No. If we threw this up
that's
on,
why we have a panel.
like if we threw our top 10 or our top 20 up on Twitter poll or whatever, this would be up at the top.
Yeah.
Top 10, top 5 maybe, but top 10 at least.
Oh yeah. No. So we'll have to talk to Geo maybe. Show him a little tipsy some love. As you can probably tell, Fox as well loved this at a 4.5.
My mini bet, I'm ready. Shout out to being from Louisville and having like 8 million of these.
Good old Louisville
Yeah.
Soldier Factory.
Oh yeah.
And somehow we didn't only have a 4.5. No 5s in this episode. I think that's actually a first. Normally we least at like 1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually me.
Usually you, yeah. No, we'll get into that a little bit later. But overall, this is a 3.9. Again, doesn't deserve to be a 3.9. It deserves probably to be a little bit higher for. But this is a high energy, fun, well-designed kit. I'm glad this is a part of my collection, and it's a really solid addition to the USL. I like it. So now, let's do a little bit of review here. Let me move our faces. Apparently they're in the way. So here's a little bit of review. So to begin off, we have the Greenville Liberty, which gave us a 3.9 out of 5. Then we got the Queensboro FC away with a 3.6 out of 5. Then we go to USL League 2 with San Francisco City home with a 3.4 out of 5. Next, we stay out west with New Mexico United with a 3.9 out of 5. And then finally, we got Central Valley Fuego with their alternative with a 3.4. Somehow the Greenville Liberty kit is on par with New Mexico United, and that just feels wrong.
And
That
it's
just feels
both
wrong.
Geo's fault.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
Gio
both
gave
Gio.
it low scores on both of them.
Yeah.
So it's fault.
Somehow they're on par. I don't know how that works, but that's why we have a panel, I guess.
That's why
It
it's a
just feels
panel.
wrong. It feels wrong. So as we mentioned, here are the all-time rankings so far. I figured I'd keep doing this, keep everyone updated. There's no new additions to our top 10, but as you can see, USL Championship needs a few more additions. This New Mexico would have been my guess.
Loyal Miami. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah,
Fox has
but we.
more. No, Fox has more 5s than me.
I
Or
know,
doesn't have
at least in the top. At least in the top. I should have counted overall because you have higher. Here's the bottom 10, which again has not changed with Fort Wayne joining last week. Then we have my beloved Indy at the bottom, but nothing has changed down here at the bottom here with a lot of USL Championship teams occupying the bottom spaces. Now, one of my favorite ratings is how we've done in 52 kits now of this. Overall, we've given every kit with the 3.4, which is, I think, a pretty on par score with what we say is a 2.5 is average. So everything's been a little bit above average. So probably close to like a C plus B minus range overall.
It's all love, you know.
It's all love. And as you can see here, though, I am on par with the overall with
Batting
Fox
par.
being slightly, yep, I'm batting par. Fox is slightly above par. And then Geo is half a points below, dragging us down. And then Region with of course, the highest at a 3.8.
It looks like rookie numbers. I need to build my lead.
You gotta build up your lead. Well, I don't think we're gonna be catching you anytime soon, regardless.
But you have to be honest. You can't just say next show all fives.
Five.
Yeah, five. White t-shirt. That's a beautiful white t-shirt. 5.
It's the best white t-shirt I've ever seen. 5. All right.
Indy 11. What? 5.
That was
Yeah.
a point 11.
Yeah, that was a point 11. I think I rated that higher somehow.
No, you rated it 0.
No, that was Geo.
Geo.
Geo gave it a 0. I did not have the goal to give it a 0. I should have. Next, so speaking of Indy 11, if you know Memorial Day tradition here in Indianapolis, it is the Indy 500. Because what else are we known for here in Indianapolis? So this year they released their traditional Indy 11 sponsored merch, but this time they actually collaborated with the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and it was these beautiful black kits.
It's a great kit.
And that crest is just amazing. I love those colors. I had a t-shirt with that. It's amazing. The numbering on the back is a basically like a white brick with like red like mortar. Basically, it looks really sharp and it's well-designed kit. But unfortunately, this kit lands here in the shout-outs because they didn't wear the thing.
Not pre-match, not game.
No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I am pissed at that. They could have easily paired this. It is. They could have easily paired this with the white shorts from their away kit. And then with New Mexico, who came into town wearing the yellow, the black would have contrasted really well with the yellow. So it could have worked. It should have worked. But they didn't. Whatever. And I'm annoyed by that. But they had some really good merch, and it's reasonably priced compared to their home, because there is no authentic or replica, so it's only $90.
Yeah,
Still a little expensive, but
it's expensive for a shirt that they're not going to
Yeah,
actually
I was
wear.
gonna say.
yeah.
Reasonably
yeah.
priced is being a little nice about it. Just
Yeah.
like Regan said, like if you're not wearing the kit, it's hard for me
Like
to
not
want
even
to.
as a pre-match, it shouldn't be selling the same as that.
Yeah, it's nothing. No, but it is a good design kit. It's a good merch that came out. Shout out to you guys, and hopefully we did some even more, because I've heard from the match. This is the start of a new partnership with the IMS. So hopefully going forward, this actually becomes a third kit. And here's my dream here. I'm gonna say this right now, because I'm an Indy 11 guy. We got a blue, and then we have a white and red away, and then we have this black Motor Speedway alternate. Those would be my 3 kits for the Indy 11 moving forward, and I think that needs to happen. I need the red come back, and I need this as an actual wearable alternative kit. Please listen to me, Indy 11. I know you follow me on Twitter. Listen to me on this.
They've been letting down their fan base ever since they announced 11 Park. I don't think things are going to change.
Which time?
Anytime.
But yes, shout out, thanks to IMS for this. I didn't watch the race, but I love this partnership.
Shout out
I've
to
always
Marcus
been a
Ericsson
fan.
for winning.
Exactly. Yep. He knew.
But when I see this merch, I see the Racing Indy on the shirt and
Yeah.
on that one scarf, and all I can
Yep.
think was they should name their WE team like that to add to the Louisville, Indiana Proximity Association football contest when they played
Maybe.
Racing Louisville under 23.
Best of racings.
Yes, the
Yeah.
best racing. Hey, it'll just be a race down I-65, up and down I-65 all day. We'll see who wins. But no, shout out to these to IMS for working with the Indy 11. I'm thankful this was back. It didn't happen last year, unfortunately, because a new partnership with Puma. But I guarantee this is being worked on once that partnership began with Puma by the team. So well done on the sleeves. I would have given this kit an easy 5 if this actually was worn. So well done to you guys. I am a big fan of this kit. And as you see, there are pre-orders. If you were not able to do it, I think it ends here in like a week or so. those are up now. So shout out to you guys.
No, I think I would have gave it a 5 too, honestly. It's the
Eh,
checker.
4.
It's indie. It's indie, and that is indie right there, and I'm here for it.
I think that's what they should have started with the whole team. Yeah.
Right.
I guess you don't
I
want
mean,
your
at least they
entire.
finally gave a racing themed kit.
Yeah. Well, they've had a few, like 2 years, like every year outside of last year, they've had a special edition kit that's been released, but never officially partnered with IMS. This is the first time that's happened. So I'm a fan. We'll see what happens. Hopefully good stuff comes on and players actually wear these next year.
Yeah.
But anyways, show off time. I'll go first. I'm wearing the classic football shirts Hall of Fame edition kit, not Hall of Fame edition, but in the Hall of Fame of classic football shirts. The drip kit of Ford Madison with my Mother's Day inspired Twins hat. This is a lovely kit. I always love repping Midwest, especially up there, Wisconsin, my native land up there.
Nice.
Foxy.
Yep. Well, today we are filming on Memorial Day, so I went USA. Can't be
A bad USA kit.
a bad
I'll agree on
bad
that.
A USA kit. This is such a comfortable kit too. Like I don't know, I love this kit.
I just hate the design.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about what if that's gonna stay for the World Cup if we're coming out with 2 kits for the World Cup.
I just need Waldo back. Give me
Yeah.
Waldo, damn it.
Give me Waldo or give me death.
Or give me denim. Give me
Yeah.
denim.
Or give me the hash.
Just consistency. But yeah, no, I do like Nike kits. They always feel good. So
I like Nike kits
Really
when you get them a size bigger than you normally
They're
would buy
comfortable.
kits
they're
because
comfortable.
if a lot of times they fit more athletic and I am not. So
Put it lightly.
I've lost 10 pounds, but
Ooh.
I gained 5 back though, so whatever. But yeah, like so I would much rather I usually buy like 2XL Nike kits because even XL show off my belly a little too much personally.
But I got the Greenville Liberty home that we reviewed last week because they actually had it in store for purchase.
Nice.
Yeah, you got a nice little souvenir from
And it
escaping
did,
Greenville with his head.
come with the W League badge
Nice.
on the sleeve.
Now,
See,
see,
That's
I'm
part of the
curious if
jersey and not having to pay $5 extra for it.
I'm curious if Indy 11, if you can get the championship or USLW. Now that
Right,
the
see, that's-
USLW,
I want the same from Racing Louisville. I
yeah,
want the same. Like I want to be able to buy a
W.
W League kit because I mean I already have the home team, the home kit from last season, which is the
flower kit.
flower kit, the lily
Mm.
kit.
That
But
was nice.
yeah, it's gorgeous. One of my favorites that I have. But yeah, the mint one's okay.
So yeah, there's our takes. Here's our show offs. I would have been but we got nothing else for you guys. I appreciate you joining us on this Memorial Day. Hopefully no one got too burnt like I did on Sunday.
Oh, me too.
Saturday, it actually hurt. Yeah, you did too? Okay. Yeah. So hopefully you guys are taking care of your skins. Don't be too slowly eroding. I'm a lobster now. Hopefully everyone else is okay. Enjoy the break, and we'll be back next week. Should be a fun-filled episode. We'd have there are a lot of more kits that we need to get into.
We are
but-
just cracking the top of the iceberg.
Yeah, so we're excited. Thank you for following along for 50 kits at this point, 52. For following along with us. This is really fun. Get to talk kits with these guys. It's really fun.
I love you too, Brett.
Even though I just got married, you guys are probably part of another family. So yeah, so we appreciate you following along with us on here. Hopefully we have a full crew next week for you guys. So I got nothing else. So I'll see everyone, and we'll be back next week. Take care. Oh, And stop.
It's
And then stop.
still-
No,
Still
no,
recording.
no.